What's up, everybody? It's Johnny, and I am back today with a stimulus update. My goal today is to present another clear, concise, and easy to follow video. I'm going to be talking about the following. Part 1, what is happening and when will a decision be made about a second stimulus package? Part 2, I want to talk about something that I haven't dedicated too much time to yet on this channel, but it is something that impacts millions of us. I'm talking about student loans and how this stimulus package will impact anyone who currently owes student loans. As always, I'd like to thank every single person that has clicked that subscribe button. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so now so that you do not miss out on any important information that may help you. Alright, so here we go. Let's start with part 1. I've been waiting, you've been waiting, and we've all been waiting for some official decisions regarding a second stimulus package. We want to know, will there be a second stimulus check? We want to know what will happen with unemployment benefits, and we want to know when a second stimulus package will be officially passed. Unfortunately, no official decisions have been made, but it does appear negotiations continue to go, and as days pass, we are getting closer to the passage of a second stimulus package. Here is the quick breakdown on everything that's going on. First, in order to be passed, a stimulus package must pass the House, then the Senate, and then be approved by the President. Right now, we have two major proposals being discussed and negotiated on. You have the HEROES Act and you have the HEALS Act. Here is a breakdown on each proposal. The HEROES Act was passed in the House and is a $3.4 trillion proposal calling for a second stimulus check, an extension of the $600 per week unemployment benefit, and significant payouts for rent and mortgage assistance. On the other side, the HEALS Act was just proposed and is a $1 trillion proposal, which is comprised of a second stimulus check, a reduction of the $600 per week unemployment benefit to $200 per week with some additional stipulations, and the HEALS Act does not appear to renew any eviction protections. Timing is incredibly important right now, as the Senate's last day in session is tomorrow, Friday, August 7th. The next session won't start until September 8th. This means that if a decision is not agreed upon by tomorrow, the timeline is extended another month. Now, maybe they will make an adjustment to the schedule and not take a month-long recess. It has been reported also that the President may take unilateral action to try to help those in need. There is a lot of uncertainty right now. The hope is that a decision will be made later today or tomorrow, and we can get going and get this second stimulus package passed and signed into law. The bottom line, time is running out, and time is running out fast. A huge question right now is that if a decision is made today or tomorrow, when can people actually expect their stimulus check and unemployment benefits? I'm going to use history as our best indicator and predictor for the future. I personally predict that the stimulus checks should be released and in your actual bank account much faster than unemployment benefits. If we look at the CARES Act, which was passed back in March, the checks took about 3 weeks before they started going out after the CARES Act was signed into law. It has been reported by Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin that a second stimulus check could go out the following week after a stimulus package is signed into law. Let's hope this happens soon. My prediction is that unemployment changes and benefits may take longer because these payments are paid through state unemployment insurance systems, while stimulus checks, on the other hand, are paid by the Treasury by simply issuing checks or direct deposits. Alright everybody, so that wraps up part 1, and basically where we are is that we need decisions to be made. Hopefully they are made later today or tomorrow, and if not, there's a lot that could happen in between. Continue to stay here for updates. Let's move on to part 2. let's briefly talk about and summarize the whole situation with student loans. Student loans affect millions of people, ranging in ages from your teens to 50 years older and beyond. The CARES Act, passed back in March, provided significant relief to student loan borrowers, as payments, interest, and collections on all government-held federal student loans were suspended. This benefit ends on September 30th. Today, many remain on unemployment and in financially difficult situations. It is expected that the U.S. Department of Education will be sending out reminders that payments on student loans will resume soon. So, with all of this in mind, what could possibly happen for those with student loans? Let's discuss a couple possibilities that are out there. So just again, to reiterate, there are two major proposals being negotiated on: the HEROES Act and the HEALS Act. Let's look at the HEROES Act first. The HEROES Act proposes to extend student loan repayment benefits for an additional year. This act includes other benefits related to student loan payments, including money to borrowers in need and suspension of private student loan payments. Now, the HEALS Act takes a different approach on student loans. The HEALS Act proposes a simplification of the federal student loan repayment system. To summarize, the HEALS Act proposes an income-driven replacement option. If you aren't making any money, you wouldn't be obligated to pay your student loans. But if you do make money, you would have to pay a portion of your discretionary income. And this is just a brief summary of what the HEALS Act proposes. As you can see, the HEROES Act proposal and the HEALS Act proposal related to student loans are very different. They're far apart. Due to the major differences, it is possible that both sides will need to work together to come to an agreement. And the extension of student loan benefits will be some combination of both proposals. So let's wrap all this up. In conclusion, it appears that student loan benefits can be extended with the HEROES Act, altered with the HEALS Act, or be some combination of both. Unfortunately, there is also a possibility that they cannot agree and the student loan forgiveness ends on September 30th with no resolution for the future. Time will tell. Let's hope the decision makers can come together and come to a bipartisan agreement to help those that are in need. Okay, everybody, please stay tuned, as hopefully there is some big news later today or tomorrow related to the second stimulus package. And just as a quick reminder, please click that subscribe button so you do not miss out. As always, stay healthy, stay sane, and I cannot wait to see you all soon.